Number one, that the applicants number 2 to 8 be released forthwith, pending the hearing and determination of the appeal.
What's the number of them?
2 to 8.
2 to 8.
2 to 8. Yeah.
2 to 8.
Of 2017? Or 2016?
Yeah.
2 to 8 of...
2 to...
No, I'm asking the number...
283 of 2016.
283?
Yeah, of 2016.
Where's
no,
the application?
No, this is the application.
Yes, I'm asking for the number of the application.
Appeals number 9. Number 9 of 2017.
Number 9
yeah, right.
of 2017. Okay. 2?
Number 2, the applicants, respondents, and the interested parties undertake to resume negotiations forthwith with a view to resolving the outstanding issues in order to restore normalcy in the public health sector.
Sorry, negotiations forthwith in order?
With a view to resolving the outstanding issues in order to restore normalcy in the public health sector. And number 3, the Law Society of Kenya and the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights jointly lead the mediation process and file a report in court within 7 days. And number 4, the parties to appear before the court on the 23rd of February 2017 to report
23rd of February is what day of the week?
Is that Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Just for clarification,
yes.
When you say final report in court, which court do you mean?
This court.
This court.
I say it's a Wednesday. 23rd is what day of the week?
It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Today is the 16th and it's next
7 days.
7 days.
Okay.
It's because of the urgency of the matter that we thought we should report within 7 days. My lady, those are the 4.
So parties to appear before court on 23rd,
on the 23rd February to report progress.
So you did not say discuss anything on the way forward as pertains to the appeal itself? Or you are hoping that you may not need to get there?
We are hoping that we resolve the issues, and then probably the need to hear and determine the appeal will be rendered unnecessary.
Let us pray so.
Yeah, we continue to pray.
23rd is actually Thursday.
And no orders as to cost?
No, for the moment.
I have heard some of you saying they are offering pro bono service. I will not say who, but we have asked them.
Well, my lady, if you may allow counsel, particularly the lead counsels for the different parties, just to confirm that this is indeed what
we shall do this.
We have agreed upon, and since they are appointed me to read this, not particularly because I appear for the applicants together with Malanda Center, I wanted Philip Mondo to confirm.
You are senior counsel and you are appearing for the applicants. Yes. And I believe that you are a team.
Now, when I'm reading
so when you tell us that, I'm sure you are also speaking on their behalf.
When I was reading this, I was now reading on all their behalf.
Yes.
Now,
so the confirmation you might need is maybe from the respondents?
Yes, from the respondents.
Unless, of course, they might not have been, as not having heard their voices.
Yeah,
Mr. Murgo.
Yes.
Now that you want to hear my voice.
Not that I wanted to. I did not want you to start sulking that you are here and we did not hear your voice.
Your Ladyship, in fact, I'm lucky to have my voice, because if I had lost my voice, we would have a problem. There are no doctors on duty. But I just wanted to record appreciation to fellow counsel. The discussions out were quite intense. Positions are a little hardened in view of the fact that doctors are languishing in custody, but at the end of it all, with the guidance and the special efforts of the Law Society, we were able to cut through. And all we can say as counsel, because we are only counsel, we are not the doctors, we are not the Attorney General.
And you are not politicians. Yes.
And we are not politicians while we are in this court. Just like I see another senior politician who is just an observer.
Let's not go there.
But all I want to say is that when we will not be with the parties through their deliberations, we only want to record the fact that the general public have suffered enough, and we hope there is good faith to bring this matter to a conclusion as soon as possible. That's from our team.
So you confirm?
We confirm those are the terms.
Mr. Kilonzo?
Thank you, my lady. That lawyer you are referring to is me. I did
not want to name names.
Yes.
Yes.
But this is the point where in some of your rulings you say, having read the draft, I have nothing useful to add. Except that
when I talked about politicians, I didn't notice that the three of you...
He has only declared he wants to be a politician. But we are happy.
So you also confirm that that is the consent?
That is the consent.
Okay.
And thank you for allowing us to do so, and providing what we call the climate control for us to agree on this.
And you're confirming you're not going to send the doctors the fee note?
Not at all. They will not receive a fee note from me.
Okay.
From all of us.
Mr. Oma.
From all of us.
I'm saying because he's the one who confirmed on TV that he was doing this pro bono.
Yes.
So I just wanted him to confirm. Mr. Uma, George?
Geoffrey Obura.
There is an Uma here.
No. Yes, my lady.
Yes, you also confirm.
I confirm.
Mr. Is it Bernard? Chenge? Oh, we can't see you. That is Chenge. You also confirm?
I do confirm those orders, and I'm grateful to the parties who attended this matter, and the Law Society of Kenya who have assisted us in trying to craft this particular copy.
Eunice. Miss Eunice. Eunice. Lumala. This is the MS, Miss, Mrs. Just for the record. Sorry? I know, I can read that. Yeah, it's not so difficult to say that, is it? So you confirm those are the orders?
Okay, let me just begin by saying, basically, you know where we found ourselves this morning. From where I come from, we say that probably if a bird has flown from the ground and has gone to land on an anthill, it's still back on the ground, and that's where we found ourselves. So basically, having spoken to council who have joined this morning, we would have been happier with a timeline, possibly, in terms of the end of the strike. But in good faith, okay, from my client's position, what the interest that we really wanted to see in the terms is the issue of return to normalcy in the health sector. I think I'm positive that we have a good team leading now. I have a lot of faith in the team from the Law Society of Kenya.
So you confirm that the orders that have been read out are what you have agreed on?
I confirm that the orders are what we've agreed on.
Amelia? Yeah.
Amelia Chesaina?
Yeah.
Amelia, I also ask you the same question. There's a reason why we ask, not because we want to know your marital status. So, Amelia, sorry, there's Scholar.
Yes.
Scholar.
We're together, but I'll let my
Scholar, what else is here? Before the Scholar.
So let her speak. We are here for the Attorney General, and let her speak on our behalf.
Scholar.
Your Ladyship.
Can I put Mr. before the Scholar? Or and for Amelia, the same?
Yes.
And for Lempa is a Mr. Okay. No, it's okay.
For sure.
So, Scholar.
Your Ladyship, we appreciate the directions of this court, and we have been able to agree. And I confirm what has been tabled before the court is what we have agreed. We only had one issue which was outstanding, and we were not able to agree on in the interest of public interest. We were only urging that the strike be called off, but we were not able to agree.
Who is the next? Mr. Mpa. Can you confirm that...
On behalf of the Senate of the Commission on Human Rights, we participated on the drafting of the agreement, and as been read by Senior Counsel James Rengo, the true reflection of what was agreed.
Okay, I think that is all.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Mr.
not on record.
That would explain why. Sorry, just a minute. There's somebody, Masese.
Masese is from the Federation of Kenya.
Is Masese here? Let us also hear your voice.
My name was not in that list.
No, your name is here.
That's okay. Your Lordship, I confirm that that's what we agreed, and maybe to point out that it was out of the spirit of good industrial relations. That is how we reached that consent. And we are happy that our seniors have been able to guide us properly on this, and they have given us hope that by the time we come, there will be a solution. We are in the hands of our senior counsel, Rengo and Obura, in terms of they have convinced us that by the time we come,
good hands.
Yes, we are in good hands, and Mr. James Orengo and Mr. Obura.
Yes.
And we are happy that we are going to have a solution. We have been promised that, and we rely on that.
Good.
I confirm.
I notice Mr. Okaro is here.
Yes.
Courtesy. Do you wish to say anything?
I'm represented by counsel who will speak on my behalf,
On your behalf. I just wanted to say that we acknowledge that you are here today as the president.
Jeffrey. You haven't said anything.
Mr. Obura.
Ladies, first of all, we must thank you for the guidance you gave us this morning. And on behalf of the Law Society...
Sorry, Mr. Obura, since your name was not here,
yes,
we can put it here and say that you are appearing for...
the Law Society of Kenya.
Okay.
And we are willing to help in the mediation of this whole dispute, Your Ladyship. We are very much conscious of the sufferings of the public, and on the one side, and even on the doctor's case, and we would like to reach an amicable settlement as soon as possible. And we do hope that when we come before you on 23rd, we'll be able to report back and let the court take note of the agreement we have reached. Thank you so much.
I think we are done now.
good. Sometimes it's good for
Sorry, Kefi and Mr. Adabwa, you are not filed submissions.
There had been directions on the filing of submissions, but we had a discussion with Mr. Wandabwa to do away with the filing of submissions.
So if the court gives the order, so how do you decide between the two of you not to comply?
As a matter of fact, Mr. Wandabwa filed his submissions yesterday.
I've actually not seen them. They are not yet in the court.
They were filed yesterday. My lady, it's a fairly simple matter. And
the simpler matter is that the court had given its directions that you file submissions. But we'll talk about that when we resume. I gave you a break to go for tea, but you did not want to go for tea. So after this, we'll be going for tea ourselves, and then you can come back and deal with your matter.
You wanted to wait for us, didn't you? No. There must be another matter. But I thought she was going to read this. She hasn't read. It has not been read. She was just thinking aloud. Thinking aloud. Let me tell you, if you don't get the signs on the table, I'm talking personally to my head. The draft. Who was it?
Well, there we have it as we wait for the final pronouncement by Appellate Court Judge Wanjiru Karanja, who will be making the final pronouncements. The defense team, there we have it.
All the parties' advocates are present in court, and having been given an opportunity by this court to discuss the matter, have now come back and agreed on a consent which has been confirmed by all the parties' counsel and adopted by the court as follows. 1. That applicants number 1 to 8 in civil appeal number appellants number 1 to 8 in civil appeal number 9 of 2017 shall be released forthwith from prison pending the hearing of the appeal. 2. That the applicants, respondents, and interested parties undertake to resume negotiations forthwith with a view to resolving the outstanding issues in order to restore normalcy in the public sector. 3. That the Law Society of Kenya and the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights will jointly lead the mediation process and file a report in this court within 7 days. And 4, that the parties shall appear before the court on 23rd February 2017 and the matter mentioned before any bench of this court for further directions. And finally, that there shall be no orders as to cost.
Anything we left out?
Missing word, public health sector.
And then the number.
Number 2.
What about the response?
Yeah. What was read was public sector instead of public health sector. Yes.
Health sector. Yes. What about the response?
And then on number 1 is applicants number 2.
Oh.
Number 2.
2 to 8. Yes. 2 to 8.
Yes. Yeah, you read 1.
The order be issued.
So we thank you, Counsel, for your cooperation.
Yes. This application by the Law Society, I think it's compromised now that we have given them an elevated road.
Yes, so we withdrew it, although I don't have the file.
Yes, because we have been served.
That's the position.
Oh, well, we can deal with it.
Oh, can it be mentioned on 23rd then?
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
So we thank you again for your cooperation in the matter. You have made it easy for us and also for the doctors, I believe, for Kenyans. And we are hopeful that this time the negotiations are going to be fruitful.
Thank you. We trust.
We will try to do that.
Thank you.
And there we have it, the final pronouncement by the Appellate Court Judge that the doctors, the 7 members, officials rather, of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union are now free men and women who will be released just hours after they were incarcerated in different incarceration centers, and this follows a consent that has been achieved by the defense team and the governance council team. All the legal teams here, they just got into an agreement that the doctors be released with immediate effect with a view of continuing with negotiations within the next 7 days. The Law Society of Kenya, the Kenya National Human Rights Commission have been tasked with leading this round of negotiations, and they will be getting back to the court within 7 days to just report how far they have gotten with the negotiation. The matter will be heard again on the 23rd of this month. Thursday, the 23rd of this month is when they will be mentioning the matter again. And hopefully, as the judges have put it, they are hoping that the strike will have been called off before that point, hoping that the final round of negotiations, or rather mediation, into the 73-day stalemate in the public health sector will be finally rested. LSK will jointly lead the mediation process and report within 7 days, together with the Kenya National Human Rights Commission. It is a matter that drew the attention or the interest of several leaders who presented themselves here at the Court of Appeal, being led by Opposition Chief Raila Odinga and an array of other leaders. A matter that has also gotten to attract the attention of senior councils. We saw James Orengo, the senator, just leading the pack of lawyers into getting into the consent that has been reached here today, meaning that the CBA7, as they are fondly known within the medical circle, are now free men, and they will be released. But they will strip off the black and white attire to get back into their suits, so that they can approach the negotiating table. Remember, these events are coming hot in the heels of orders by the Kenya Medical Association, whose chair has actually was present here at the court and was right here to just see what it is that is going on, who actually gave orders to all its membership. Remember, the KMA is the largest medical body in the country, giving orders to paralyze operations in public and private health sector. And we are going now to be hearing from the different leaders who are just making their way out of the court, and they will be coming here to tell us exactly what it is that they are feeling after the consent that has been reached. Remember, this is a matter that was not entirely ruled by the judge, but the three judges of the Court of Appeal threw the ball back into the court of the both the complainants and the defendants in this particular case, so that they can get into consent to just iron out issues and agree upon themselves on who exactly fits where. So that is why they reached the consent, and they have agreed that the medical practitioners who are behind bars be released with immediate effect, to pave way for negotiation, to pave way for the mediation process that has now been tasked upon the Law Society of Kenya, as well as the Kenya National Human Rights Commission. And all this while, doctors, members of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union were outside this particular premises of the Supreme Court of Kenya, and were chanting and getting into what they do best in terms of the industrial action. They have placards with different messages, from messages lashing out at the two leaders and at the helm of the health sector, that is Dr. Nicholas Muruguri and Dr. Cleopa Mailu, just telling them to set their house in order, just telling them to actually step aside so that normalcy can return in the health sector. And at Parliament today, we also understand that Dr. Muruguri appeared before the Health Senate Committee and said that he was ready to take leave and lead the health